Hi there, Sagittarius. Here's your reading for August. And I was getting something which may only be for one of you, perhaps even. It's a little bit random, but it felt like you were sorting something out for your birthday, which I know it's nowhere near your birthday season yet, but I just feel that there was this special birthday looming or something for one of you, and that you were sorting something out for it, a special holiday or a special get together or something like that, you know, some sort of special celebration for you. But if that's not for you, all right. What I was also getting was that you're calming down, and for some of you it may be coming down off your high horse. And that could be that you've had a bit of an argument with somebody maybe, and that, you know, you took the high ground here, and that you're calming down from it now, that you're seeing things different, or you're just thinking, I'm not going to go any further with this because, you know, I've had my fill now of it. That type of a feel is what I'm going to say. And I also feel I want to say traveling. Now, you are the type of person that does like traveling, you know, or does like expanding the horizons a lot. And I do feel there's this chance of you doing something like that. Now, it could be a foreign country that you're going to, which, you know, you may do as holidays anyway. But I kind of feel this is something they're telling me a little bit more than just a holiday here. So whether you're thinking about living abroad or working abroad or going visiting for a prolonged period or traveling, as in, you know, perhaps backpacking or something like that, that's the sort of thing I'm getting there. So that might be for one or two of you as well. Let's have a look what the cards are saying, my lovely Sagittarius. Right, union of love. And now I'm going to have to put my goggles on for this because I cannot see what it says. It says, embrace the beloved within your heart. Okay, so this could be that, and what I did see in the sky just as I was just meditating on your sign here, I saw two birds flying together in the sky, and it made me feel that if you've had any sort of falling out or anything like that, that you're coming together again and on the same page. You're ready to forget your differences, and, you know, you're on the same page again with somebody is what I feel to say here. And the union of love here is, you know, getting together with somebody, or it could be that it's union within your own heart here, you know, and it says embrace the beloved within your heart. So you could be starting a love relationship, you could be going to the next level with it, or you could be just feeling the love within you. And the love for your life right now is what I feel to say here. Let's have a look what else we have. So I'm going to choose another of these oracle cards. I'm getting two here, so I've been told to take the two. We've got turn over a new page, which I always seem to get out. Let love lead the way for change. Again, it's to do with love here, so it's very much self-love, a lot of this. Simple pleasures. Okay, look for the beauty that is all around you. So it's saying relax now, you know, come into equilibrium, or balance is the better word for me. And, you know, there's beauty all around you, so everything that, you know, you see may be simple, but it's, you know, you may be seeing more pleasure in the simple things in life, you know, perhaps nature, or just the everyday things that you do. You're just enjoying and doing it in the here and now, doing it in the present moment, and feeling good and centered and more balanced because of it, is what I feel to say here, rather than constantly thinking about your next move or what you're doing next week, or, you know, what you need to look at. It's like the simple things that you have to do in the here and now will help you to feel more in your own heart and happier, is what I feel to say here. Okay, and we're going to pull one of these Angel and Ancestors Oracle cards. Okay, Water Guardian. This says connect with your emotions. As a fire sign, you know, you do usually connect with your passions and things like that, but this is saying connect with your loving sense is what I feel to say here. Connect with your emotions, connect with other people on an emotional level, and I think that's something that you've been trying to do here, and there may be a particular relationship that you've been trying to do that with, and it's been a bit tumultuous, you know, it's like it's been quite difficult, and because you both have different ideas about how it should go here. But I feel that that is going to be coming to a place where you're feeling really happy with it. So I feel that there's this sense of you both backing off, is what I want to say here, if this is the case, and that you're both relaxing and both able to, and I'm being told, have a laugh about the stuff that's been going on between the two of you. So that's for you and somebody else if that's the case. Maybe not for everybody, but that's the feeling I'm getting with this. But you're definitely more in your emotional self. You're seeing things that really, I don't know, give you a bit of a lump in your throat, and that's the beauty that's giving you the lump in your throat. It's not because you're upset about something, it's because you're actually very happy about something, is what I'm going to say here for some of you. And we've got mountain, stand your ground. So I feel that's kind of what you have been doing. You've been having to just stand up for yourself basically with another person here. And I feel that that is going to be coming to a place where there's a much better feel to it, you know, if this is to do with a relationship. But also you could have to stand your ground in terms of your work life, or in terms of anything else really, you know, where you're perhaps waiting for information, or even that there's a contract to be signed and you're standing your ground, not just signing any old thing. You're looking at every little last bit and making sure that it's all okay, because you're not going to sign it if it's not, is what I'm feeling to say for some of you. Okay, and one more. High Priest, intend and create. So it's time to really take a little bit of a step back to just decide or know truly what it is that you're wanting next, because I feel it's not quite time to rush forward and do stuff. I feel it's just that time you need right now, especially while there's Mercury retrograde. I feel in the next couple of weeks it'll be different, but I feel right now it's time to just really get to know what it is within that you want here. And you know, because I feel you're going to be getting emotional about little things, good things, you know, the beauty around you, and it will kind of change a little bit of what you actually want in life, is what I feel to say here now. So just take a moment, is what they're saying here, before you proceed, kind of a thing, is what I'm getting with it. Let's have a look, what else do we have? Yeah, rest and rejuvenate. So it's time to take a little bit of a time out, because there's been an awful lot going on. There has been a lot to contend with, a lot to think about, a lot to take in, a lot to perhaps even heal from, or you know, a lot to ponder over basically. And you know, it's time to just step back and stop thinking somehow, is what I'm going to say here, because this is the Four of Swords here. This is you overthinking, and it's time to stop doing that, is what I want to say here, because it will stand you in good stead here if you can just relax and perhaps meditate a little bit, or at least just center yourself and don't think for a while, and you'll be amazed at what actually comes through and what downloads you get of information that you need now. And even just going for a walk, that type of a thing, you'll see that, you know, life is quite beautiful in the here and now, and the future doesn't matter quite so much, because you're enjoying the moment, is what I'm going to say here with that, if that makes sense. Okay, and it's quite hard for a fire sign to do that, because usually, you know, you're wanting to be doing rather than just sitting or, you know, relaxing too much type of a thing. And you're always thinking as well, so it's time to be able to just let things come to you, you know, and in terms of downloads. Right, and we have positive movement forward. So after that couple of weeks, the next couple of weeks, you're going to be moving forward again, is what I want to say here. And there is, you know, time for you to be, you know, making your mark again on the world, is what I want to say. And there may be something to do with travel because of this bolt here, you know, and it could be overseas type of a thing that you're looking at. And even this is the work card, actually, the Eight of Pentacles, so it could be that you're thinking about working abroad, for some of you. And you know, I feel that you'll be really passionate about that if that's what you're, you know, if that's your intention. And you know, because you are creating something here with this card as well, you've got all the talent and the gifts to do things that you want to do here, and particularly if it's to do with your working life or, you know, projects, that type of a thing. And you know, you're going to have some good ideas about doing those sorts of things, and you know, you're going to be able to put them into action very, very soon. And that's where you thrive, is what I want to say, because you love doing things, and you know, things that are passionate, that you're passionate about, and you like to expand your horizons, you like to learn a lot of new things, and you could be actually going abroad to learn a lot of new things, is what I want to say as well. So you could even be, you know, going to a different country to, you know, go to school of some sort, you know, university, that type of a thing. But I do feel there's a lot of, you know, scope for you to be doing things later on, but right now it's kind of like a couple of weeks of relaxation, getting back into your centre, knowing what it is you want to do, because you are going to be very busy soon, is what I want to say. Okay, and I will just pull a number card now, just to see what we have, my lovelies. 999, that's like endings. Yes, release. Endings are new beginnings in the disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. And the affirmation is, doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body and my soul. Yes, so there's new beginnings for you. Firstly, things have to end, and sometimes it's things that really do need to come to an end, you know, that are no longer serving you. And I feel that's what you've been in the process of doing recently, is releasing old stuff here, and you know, just for a couple of weeks getting ready to move to the new. But first you've got to like soak up everything that's gone on within you, try and relax and get into your center again. Know that doing things all the time is not always good. Sometimes you need to just take time to pause and allow your body to get used to, your body, mind and soul to get used to all the things that have gone on, and all the changes that you have made, and all the changes you're about to make. And with that, I'm going to love you and leave you and wish you an exciting and beautiful new month ahead. Much love, Sagittarius.